I went to reception and I said, I'm here for the FinTech event. And they said, what's your name? And I said, well, I haven't registered, but I just wanted to see if I could still get in. And they said, okay, can you just sit over there and wait for a second? And after a couple of minutes, they said, that's fine, escorted me upstairs, and there were some people in a room. It was like a theatre, and it was quite empty. There was about 4 or 5 people, which was a bit surprising because it was a sold-out event, and I thought it started at 9:30. And I got talking to a couple of people, and they were talking to me about doing business in America. And I said, no, I'm not really a fintech. We're not a fintech company. We're not looking to particularly do business in America. We work with fintech companies and banks and financial institutions. So they said, oh, okay, fine. And they started saying a little bit about what they did. Then this guy walked in called Tom, who's this American lawyer. He's in his 60s. I live in Paris. I work out an hour every morning, and I stretch for an hour, and then I work out for an hour. He just had so much energy and positivity and charisma, and I just warmed to him instantly. And he was just really jokey and fun, and he said, right, I'm just going to go over there, and when I come back, I'm going to sit you guys down, and I'm going to sell you my services so you want them more than you need your family. And he just did it in such a charming, funny, playful way that I was like, well, I'm almost certain that I don't want your services, but I really wish I did because you're so fun. And it was a great lesson in how sales can be. It doesn't have to be serious, it doesn't have to be scary. You can just make it all a big game. And he's been running his own business for 33 years. He's like, I got fired twice, so I set up my own business because I had no other option. It was just great. Anyway, after a while, I looked up at the screen and looked at the title of the event and realized it wasn't the event that I was intending to go to at all. So I got out my laptop and checked the name of the event. I said, look, this is where I'm supposed to be. This isn't the place, is it? And they said, no, maybe it's upstairs. Went to speak to the people at reception. They said, no, this doesn't seem to be here now. I don't understand. And they looked at I was looking at the Eventbrite page, and it's next week. The event that I was trying to go to that sold out wasn't impossible to go to because it sold out. It was impossible to go to because it was next week. So I can still try and go and fail again. Hopefully this time succeed. But what was great about it was that I met someone who said, oh, I can introduce you to some people at HSBC. Fantastic. I can introduce you to a doctor I know that works with high net worth individuals in resilience. And the guy Tom was just such an inspiring person to meet in terms of how to do business and how to sell without it being uncomfortable, without it being anything other than fun. So, epic fail, but I'm so glad it happened.